Alright. Yeah, I am gonna need to fix that. Yeah, my emulator before the start of this stream kind of shrunk and messed things up. Okay. That should be good enough. Anyway, today we will be doing some more attempts with Slowbro, so I'm hoping things go better. From now on, I'm not going to do 2-in-1s ever again. So, I'm just going to do one at a time, but I hopefully will have time for 2 runs in case the first one I screw things up. So this time I actually went back to my old run. I got some notes right here. These are mainly like split times to keep an eye out for. And I have some other notes that might help things. One of the main things I noticed in my video, I never once got Ice Beam. Well, on my run yesterday, I did. That was a huge time loss. I did not need Ice Beam. Plus, I wasn't supposed to train to level 40 for Rival 5. I only trained to 35 and used candies to get to 40. Plus, another thing I'm going to get to help improve consistency, I'm going to replace Curse with Rain Dance pretty much around the same time I teach Surf. And, I'll hold on to Surf for pretty much most of the game, up until Lance, when I have to replace it with Fire Blast. But I still will get Psychic. So anyway, let's get started, shall we? I guess I better start a poll. What will be my final time after 1 or 2 runs? My personal best with Slowbro is a 1:16:35, so I think I'll put it at 1:14. Because Steve has been telling me when I make these polls, I can't just assume things will go perfectly. I gotta give myself some wiggle room. And besides, if I beat it by a huge amount, then yay. Okay, now let's get started. Made the save file and everything. Alright, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, start off with a Curse. So my Brock split last time was a 14:58. In the actual stream yesterday, I did beat it by like 30 seconds, but I did have 3 resets, so I'm actually going to train in the wild till like level 9 before I attempt trainers. Because the Weedle are quite terrifying. Hey, Area 91. I need to get Curse out of slot 1. It really sucks this isn't Gen 1 where we start with Confusion, or Gen 2 and we start with Water Gun. It'd be really convenient if we did. Alright, Rattata. Just defeat wild Pokemon. Oh yeah, our ability is Own Tempo to prevent confusion. And, for nature, I went with plus speed minus special defense, so the naive nature. That's the nature I decided to go with for this run. It would be convenient if you had either of those 2 moves at the start. Yeah, either one. It's kind of ridiculous. Does Slow King in this game have the same starting set? Tackle, Yawn, Curse, and Growl? Does anyone want to fact check me on that? I'm kind of curious if there'd be like a starting moveset difference. Alright, time to catch the HM users. I remember in yesterday's run, it, or no, it was with Cloyster. Or it might have been with Cloyster, yeah. Whatever, it was either Cloyster or Slowbro. It took me 14 pokeballs to catch 2 Pokemon. It was nuts. Especially since I couldn't damage them. Oh yeah, it was definitely with, Cloyster. Because its Aurora Beam was too strong. Alright, let me, heal up here. I am not going to attempt Rival 5 yet. I'm gonna start off directly by going straight to the, Caterpie guy. And then the, 2 Metapod Caterpie guy. Because I don't want to get poisoned. Same as Slowbro, except Growl's level 6. So wait, does Slowking only start with 3 moves then? That's kind of weird. Hello, Shadow Trait. How are you doing? That's a potion. So yeah, I'm gonna go straight to the Caterpie ones. The Weedle ones are just way too risky to fight. Because 30% chance to poison's awful. Hey Edmundo, welcome to the stream. I'm fine, just did an event raid and found Dialga. Oh yeah, they're doing those Dialga Palkia 5-star raids for a bit. Not really sure how interested I am in doing them, but, I mean, they are 5-star raids. It should be pretty easy. It's just a lot of the events have been 7-star raids, and those ones require you to build specific setups. And, like, I really don't care for that. Yeah, it was, yeah. I think they started it the other day. It was, like, after they launched the trailer for the second part of the DLC. Which should be out in a couple of days. I'm still trying to finish up the first part, though. But I am looking forward to part 2. I don't mind fighting Wild Weedle, because I do have an antidote. Thank you for making me use it. Yeah, you can give the code to everyone if you want. I already got it. I got the Lucario, too. Alright, so that thing, I'm gonna put it to sleep with Yawn. I'm gonna set up some curses. I think just like two or 3. Yeah, everyone, if you have a Scarlet or Violet, look in the YouTube chat, because someone's going to give the code for it. I think the event's good to, like, a week, I'd say. I'm not sure. Alright, level 9. Go this way. I need to try and fight the, what's-his-face? Bugcatcher Sammy. I want to try and fight him first. Oh, New Moon. Man, that means during the full moon they need to release a Cresselia. By that standard. Alright, hopefully a level 9 can beat this. I'm not going to bother putting it to sleep or anything. I'm just going to straight up spam tackle. Hope for the best. Dude, I'm speed-tied with that thing. Well, not anymore. Honestly, the Mythicals I want them to start releasing are some of the more newer ones, like Gen 5 or Gen 6. Because Legends Arceus gives us access to, like, all the Gen 4 Mythicals. Maybe, like... I know there's the Mew and Jirachi from BDSP. Maybe release Celebi or something. Because the only legitimate way to get Crystal is to get Celebi is to use the 3DS Virtual Console version of Crystal, but obviously the eShop's now shut down for those who didn't get it. So they need to do another event. Or at least provide some way of getting it. Yeah, when I got the news a couple years ago that the 3DS eShop would shut down in 2023, that was actually the first thing I bought along with Pokemon Home. Or not Home, Pokemon Bank. I had Crystal on my old 2DS, but then it broke, so I purchased it for my new one. Alright, I think just straight up go for tackle, hope for the best. Thank you. Yeah, I'm able to catch it, though. I've been trying to shiny hunt it, though. I'm at like 73 soft resets, but I haven't been motivated to play it. If I hear a confirmed date for when the Pokemon Bank shuts down, because they're keeping it up for now, but obviously it's not going to be like that forever. Whenever there's confirmation like, oh yeah, in 2025 or something, they're going to do it, that will probably motivate me to do it, because they will announce it. But I think they're holding off on it because there's still like 40 Pokemon remaining. Most of them are like Gen 5 or Gen 6 that are not catchable on any Switch game at all. The Scarlet Violet DLC did help out with the starters, but they're probably going to wait until every single old Pokemon is catchable in some way, and then they'll think of it. Because if they shut it down right now, there will be like 40 Pokemon that are going to be impossible to get. At this point in time, at least. So I'm sure they're waiting. Its battery lifespan is 5 years. My 2DS is like 11 years old now. I got my first 2DS in 20... When was it? 14, I'd say? But then I broke it after a month, so I got a replacement one the next year. And I used that for like, up until like 2019, I'd say. When that... And that one, I wanted to replace the screen because it shattered. But then the screws on the motherboard were stripped, so I couldn't unscrew it. But I had a replacement screen for my brother's old broken 2DS. So I decided to try fix my blue one instead, which was the one that broke after a month. I was able to replace it, so I was able to start using my first one. Although the one I spent most of my childhood playing, that's still broken. Alright. Alright, that's all the trainers. Now to go, fight in the wild. I just tuned in. How in the world do you have no resets? 11 and... Level 11 in 9 whole minutes. Well, you see, Steve, Slowbro in this game only starts with tackle as an attacking move. And I need to get to 13 for Brock. Plus, in the last run, I had resets because I tried to fight the Weedle guys first and they kept poisoning me. So I fought the Metapod guys first. Because they can't poison you. Poison's actually terrifying. Really? Do I even have any more antidotes? Yeah, just one. Alright, I'm gonna have to run away from Weedles. I mean, your level's really low for 10 minutes in. Oh. Well, I trained in the wild for a bit before attempting the Metapod guys. Plus, remember, only tackle. It's not really a good move. Like, I can't even one-shot this Caterpie. Like, it takes a while. I already fought every trainer possible before Brock, except Lightyear's trainer. But I'm gonna get a tiny bit more XP, and then go straight towards him. Because the main plan's gonna be to set up curses on the Geodude, and then just sweep with tackle. But last run I did that, I was like 5 XP away from level 13, which was really irritating. Alright. The guy gives 402? Okay, yeah. Alright, so now if I defeat the Lightyear's trainer, I'll get 13. Plus, Slowbro, I think, is in the medium-fast group. It's not really that good. Alright. I'm not going to save here because the first Geodude's not going to do that much. Especially if I put it to sleep first. I mean, yes, this battle's going to be slow, but I think this might be faster than defeating like 12 Caterpies or Weedles. I mean, the first Geodude's going to be a pain. Let me put this back to sleep. Just so it can stop using Defense Curl. I'm definitely going to need to get some crits. Yeah, Brock's going to be easy, though, because I'll have Water Gun. I mean, so far, in terms of splits, we're doing pretty good. My personal best Brock split is 1458. So I'm probably on track to beat it by over a minute. There we go. Delete Growl. Damn, I put the Adamant Crystal on my Dialga. It's looking a lot like an Arceus. Adamant Crystal? Is that what you use in Scarlet and Violet to make it the origin form from Legends? How do you get that item? The auction house, I think? I don't know. Alright, we just beat that split by over a minute. More efficient training was definitely the answer. The auction house? Yeah, I figured. The auction house has everything. I remember when I transferred over my Arceus from BDSP, I had to look up where to get the plates, and it was the auction house. I don't know why they locked so many things in the auction house. Alright, and in my last run, I did Rival 2 over Misty. Because there's not much of a point in getting early Water Pulse. Actually, I don't know. May as well just fight this guy. The auction house is where you can get an AK-47. Yeah, right. My YouTube chat pop-out window is filtering some of those messages. I would have to change it to all messages, but oh well, I can see it in Restream just fine. Alright, don't need the Person Berry. I'm just gonna heal here. Forgot to repel. Hey Stephen, how you doing? I'm good. That was close. Always fight this guy. Honestly, the super nerd who gives the decent XP, he's not really as good to fight because his Magnemite is part Steel type and has Thunder Shock. So I think I'll just stick to the Hiker. You got 2 ability patches. Isn't that the one that gives hidden abilities? Also, that Repel ran out at just the perfect moment. I could combine the bag trick with using a new Repel. You're broke. I'd imagine. The auction house uses a ton of money. Yep, we're doing another attempt at Slowbro again. Because my runs from yesterday were bad. I ended up deleting the VOD. I don't know, guys. What do you think? Do you think after I get a Mega Punch, it might be a good idea to just do Misty first? She wasn't a problem last time. I would just have to set up some curses on the Staryu. Yeah, it worked better last time, so yeah, just go for it. Alright, not gonna equip the Person Berry because I can't get confused. Let me see how much a Mega Punch does. 2 shots, so I'm guessing it's gonna 3-shot the Starmie? There we go, didn't get any misses, so that was pretty lucky. Alright, Water Gun's in slot 1, so just spam A. I would name my YouTube channel Fire Girl, but it's too average and not really unique. It does sound average, yeah. I mean, my channel name's not really that original either. I mean, it's because I made the name when I was like 15 years old. And like, I really struggled to think of a name, because I wanted to have a name where people would just know what I did. So I knew that part, but I wanted to have a string of numbers. But I struggled to figure out which numbers. But the reason the numbers are 0, 2, 1, and 8 is because 02, which is the month of February, was when I created the channel, and it was in 2018, so that's 1-8. Also, it does kind of sound like 2018 too, if you like reverse the 0 and the 2. But yeah, that's where the numbers came from. The one I chose is more unique and suits me. It's definitely a unique name, Shadow Trait. My Xbox username has a similar story. What's your Xbox username? Call of Duty Man 69420. I need to start using Confusion. I gotta save some water pulses. I almost switched to Water Pulse there, because I thought she was going to send out a Nidoran, but that's red and blue. The best, 1028. The locker combination of my middle school locker is 10-0-28. Oh. Well done, now people can steal your lunchbox. I did not write down what my Misty split was because obviously I'd be like 5 minutes ahead of my Misty split, but that was because I did Rival 2 first in the entirety of Nugget Bridge. So yeah, Steve, I listened to most of your stream earlier. Your second run was so unlucky. 10 horn drill misses, that's just painful. But the other day, when we were racing Dewgong in that randomizer, I think my average luck, I think I was getting like 40% of my horn drills. I mean, there'd be fights I miss like 4 in a row, but then there'd be another fight I get 2 in a row. So like, I think overall it probably balanced out. But for your second run, it definitely did not balance out. You missed way more than you hit. There were so many 6, 8, 10, and 12. I know, that was insane. 7 minutes. Can you imagine if that was your first attempt? You would have had the over-under at like 115, then got the 103. I mean, I knew your 103 had some unlucky spots, but now that I think about it, it was probably just average luck, because you're gonna get misses. But just imagine for a minute if it was the Gen 3 horn drill, Gen 2 Plus, where the higher of a level you were to the opponent, the more accuracy it had. So if you were 10 levels higher, it would have a 40% chance. Yeah, but my real name isn't all that. I usually just don't tell others, but if you really want to know, look at channel description. That's fine, you don't need to tell me. It looks like I'm doing just the right amount of training, too, because in the last run, or not the last run, in the PB, I fought Misty at level 23. I've only said it rarely on occasion, but Steve knows my real name because, we play a lot of, like, mini-games and stuff, like Steam games, like Golf with Your Friends, Jackbox, other things. So yeah, he and, Game Dev, they know my name. Alright, so I did not teach this thing Dig, so my solution for Surge, I, need to just use 2 water pulses. But I do have to get lucky. Well, we're not, like, we don't know each other in real life. I mean, we hung out because, like, we did similar stuff with our channels. I think it was Scott's Porygon race, or the Parasect race. It might have been the Parasect race, where I noticed him, and, like, he started making content for the first time. And I was like one of his first subscribers. I remember when he released his first Alakazam video, I watched it. I think I was at the premiere. Yeah, that was back when he actually made videos, though. But he does plan on starting them up soon. Alright, don't need to do that. Nugget. Rock Tomb. Alright, I need to get rest, because I tried out Substitute strats. Substitute does not work for this thing. I might put more videos on my channel when I feel like it. I mean, you can do it whenever you want, but, like, I just do it because it's fun. That Staryu just recovered at full HP. Soon, right after I get my overlay to have its current elements and then some. Yeah, there's all that stuff. I'm gonna save here, just in case, they pull some stuff on me, because I think I remember in the last stream, this rival battle almost gave me a reset. Dude, my plus speed nature is letting me outspeed that thing. That was a nasty crit. Dude. That was a good thing I saved. Did you see that? 2 crit Hyper Fangs in a row, and the second one flinched. That is insane. Minus special defense. Alright, Mega Punch, and I got my one last Water Pulse specifically for the Charmeleon. I got a Confusion just for you. Dude, don't do this to me. Confused it. Uh-oh. Yeah, see? I don't know why. Slowbro really struggles at Rival 3. Oh, and I know why. It's because he's slow. 3 of his 4 Pokemon have an accuracy-lowering move. Smokescreen, Kinesis, and Sand Attack. Alright. So yeah, my search split was a 2906, so... I can still be ahead, despite that reset. I have to get good luck with Surge, though. Yeah, the reason I have to do this is because the mappers for Fire and Leaf Green, they won't let me edit the trash can puzzle. I don't know why. Dude, it's one of the ones in the middle. Dude. Save state. There we go. Alright, I gotta equip my Paralysis Cure Berry. Or Cherry Berry. I got Gen 1 on the brain. Alright, Surge. Let's see what you got. Screech. Alright, that's fine. You I outspeed by just 1. Double team. Okay. You always like doing that. Come on, you stupid thing. Uh-oh. Dang it, Surge. Well, I'm already behind my PB because of that. I mean, my last run had it pretty darn good up to Surge, so... Most of the time save is expected near the end. Alright, that's better. Well, that makes up for it. Well, I'm 42 seconds behind, but that's not too bad. 42 seconds. How's the run been? Well, I started out ahead of my personal best, but now I'm 42 seconds behind because I got a reset on Rival 3 and Surge. Surge because of Double Team. Rival 3 because the Raticate crit me twice in a row. It is going better than yesterday, yes. Especially since I know what I'm doing. Alright. Hey. Let's see, what am I gonna do in this section up to Pokeflute that's different? Not really much anything different. Although I can tell you throughout the mid-game, I am not getting Ice Beam, because Ice Beam is not needed for this thing. So I gotta try and do minimum battles at this point. Because since my level for the league is not really that high, I have to use some rare candies for Rival 5. Dude, look away. Almost forgot the repel. Oh, well, it's not like I really have a good answer for that Slowpoke anyway. You know what's funny? Both Water Pulse and Confusion can confuse. I've got 2 Confusion moves. And something I'm going to do for the mid-game, I'm actually going to pick up Rain Dance around when I pick up Surf. Rain Dance is where the Rage TM is in Gen 1. I'm going to go get it. And having Rain Dance, I might be able to do the Rival 5 and Koga fights at a lower level because my Surf will have a 50% damage boost. Headbutt, yes. Yeah, so, I actually wrote down earlier today, like, a piece of paper with, all of the Pokemon that are basically on my leaderboards that need second playthroughs. It's a massive list, but when I make my schedule for 2024, I'm not going to be doing solo run live streams of, like, brand new Pokemon. All of them will just be redos. Like, I'll be doing, like, 1 or 2 redo streams a week, starting in the new year. So that way the full videos can be new things. Because from now on, all the new stuff I release will have second playthroughs associated with it. I looked back at my yellow leaderboard earlier when I was writing that list. Oh, man. My average resets in yellow should not be 26. Darn it. I tried to YOLO that guy, because he's a spinner. You can't see him in the dark. You can't run, because he will see you if you're running. So I decided to just try and just go for it, but nope, didn't work. If I was using an electric type, this wouldn't be that bad of a fight, but obviously this thing's not an electric type. Yeah, and also I do not need to get return. Yeah, I won't. Because Psychic and Surf are going to be my main attacking moves for most of the game. That part is, like, really hard to bike through because of all the trainers. Especially the moving bikers. Alright, no, I don't need to buy. I need to be out here. Yeah, Slowbro does not need the Sevi Islands candy, so I'm not going to be getting extra repels. Man, I must have set the over-under pretty good. I only have it beating PB by 2 minutes. Because Steve told me I need to quit setting my over-unders as if they're going to be perfect. Gotta heal. Forgot. Alright, I don't need the PP up. Or that. Man, I just like running through that arrow maze. It's so satisfying. I'll need this. And since I'm not saving for the game corner, I could actually buy a vitamin. Do I want to? And if so, what? Well, be sure to stay hydrated. I mean, with vitamins, I'd have to go all the way to the top floor. But you know what? I think I actually should go invest in some calcium. I don't think I'll buy some. There's like 3 of them, and there's like 2 of them in Silphco I can get. One's on the 7th floor, and one's on the 9th floor, I think? I don't remember. It's on, yeah, 9th floor. Alright. Alright, last time Giovanni gave me a reset, so I better make some precautions. Maybe use a curse? Yeah. I'm gonna set up a curse just to build my defense. Hey, John. Welcome to the stream. So far, well, it's been off and on. Like, I was, like, a minute ahead on Brock, but then at the Surge split, I became behind 40 seconds. I lost, like, 2 minutes on that split for 2 unfortunate resets. One was due to 2 crits followed by a flinch, and the other was caused by double team from Surge. Alright. I'm gonna go get Psychic immediately. Because I'm not going to be coming back into town for a bit, so I'm going to want to get this while I'm here. Alright, PP up. 1 on Psychic. Better save here, because the rival's just been hard lately. Who knows, maybe having Psychic at this point will help. Looks like it, yeah. Wonder how much it's going to do to this thing. Oh, almost a one-shot. Yeah, because after I get Surf and stuff, I'm going to get Rain Dance and go immediately do Koga. Yeah, Koga. I think Koga will be easier than Erica. I'll just have to remember to backtrack for the rare candy in the Warden's house. I'll need to remember that. Let me make sure Repel is active. Shelder was originally going to get the Spiral as a standalone form. I wish it would have been a branch Evo. Really? That's interesting. Yeah, Koga with Rain Dance Surf should be easier. Well, actually, what would be better? A Stab Surf with Rain Dance or super effective Stab Psychic? The let's see. Psychic is 90 power. Stab, it gets 135? Yeah, 135. Or no, it's... Yeah, 135. Super effective, that's 270? But then Surf. Surf is 95, get Stab. Then that's 142, and then do a 50%. So that's 190? 210? I don't know. Can someone do the math on that? Stab is a 50% boost. Rain is a 50% boost. Super effective is double. Can someone tell me if a super effective stab psychic is better, or a stab surf with rain? Actually, I should do Erica first. I have Psychic instead of Confusion. Her Victory Bell Vileplume will be one-shots. Besides, her Victory Bell's kind of worse in this game than Red and Blue because it doesn't have Razor Leaf. I mean, I know Razor Leaf's not a guaranteed crit, but it's better than Giga Drain. You'll have to tell me what the 180 is referring to. Alright, so 180 is the Stab Surf with Rain. Okay, so what's the super effective Stab Psychic? Amnesia, absolutely not. I saved no time on this split. My flute split was a 43:01. So I'm 54, so I've lost 7 seconds, so I'm still like 50 seconds behind PB. I mean, it just means I pretty much played this perfectly. Yeah, I think the stab... Let's see, I can do the math. Psychic stab is 135. Then 135 times... That's definitely over 200. Why am I fighting this? So yeah, Psychic is the better way to go. I'll fight Erica after I get Surf and Rain Dance. Actually, I would only really need Rain Dance for Rival 5, then. I'm just gonna go get it now. Hey, Remill. Oh yeah, super effective Psychic is way better than Surf with Rain. $95 times 1.5 is 120. So you're saying a Rain boosted Surf is going to be 210? I still think Psychic is the better play. Yeah, just spam Psychic. Actually, I should get that Quick Claw. I'm not using Mystic Water. I need the Quick Claw. Really? And besides, if I try to set up Rain, that might give him a chance to use Smokescreen. Alright, Surf over Water Pulse, Rain Dance over Curse. Actually, no, Rain... Yeah, over Curse. I want to keep Headbutt for the Alakazam. Yeah, I'm going to be skipping the Mystic Water. Oh, right, Quick Claw. Ether. Max Ether. I think I do outspeed her Victory Bell. I know her Vileplume had like 30-something speed. I'm pretty sure I do outspeed it, but I should still save just in case. So I'm sure the Victory Bell had 40-something. 45. Yeah, I outspeed it. So yeah, plus speed nature was a good idea. Yeah, the next split to take into account, my split defeating Blaine as my 7th gym was 59-55. So basically gym 7 split. Which is basically everything before Giovanni. Giovanni himself was a 103. If you want to know where I am so far. Yeah, if I do all this first before Rival 5, I won't have to use candies for Rival 5. Oh, right, I don't have a strength user. I'm stupid. That was a bit of a time waste. Alright. On this guy, I definitely do want to set up Rain first and sweep with Surf. I'm gonna fight some of the optional trainers here that have Sandslash and Arbok. Because they're gonna be very, very quick XP. Really? Glare? Hey, Quick Claw. Oh, jeez. 3 paralysis in a row. 4 paralysis. There we go. 1 in 4 chance, my ass. That was a 1 in 64 chance, by the way. 4 paralysis in a row is 1 in 64. Alright, this guy just has 1 less Arbok. Alright, I'm gonna save my final Psychics for Koga, so I'm not gonna use a Psychic here. Yeah, Glare's annoying. Although when I did Emerald with Arbok, Glare was actually one of the MVPs of that run, because it let me paralyze Watson's Magneton. Because Glare is one of the few ways to paralyze electric types. I mean, yeah, you could just use Thunder Wave or Static, but in modern games, it's one of the only ways to paralyze electric types. I don't think that whip in his hand was accidentally kept. Yeah, they did add some other things to it, though. Like, they gave him, like, a little paddle. I mean, they called him a tamer. I mean, in real life, tamers use whips. Interesting, it almost died to that. Yeah, that was an original concept. Kinda glad they didn't stick to that. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Uh-oh. This is bad. I'm gonna have to beat this thing with Headbutt. I'm just gonna reset. That was just bad. Alright, I've got this Ether. Yeah, that was really annoying. Hey, a crit. That helps. Level 40. That's just what I need for the rival fight. Wait, that whole time... Oh, that whole time it was a range on the Weezing? I just got a terrible range then. Apparently that was a range at level 40. Alright guys, after I'm finished with Sabrina, you guys need to remind me to get that rare candy in the boulders, in the Warden's house. Please and thank you. I need that for Psychic. Ha! Made it. I'm just gonna face this guy. There's an episode in the original anime where Ash meets a circus tamer that had her Mr. Mime quit because she was just beating the hell out of it with a whip. Yeah. Well, I mean, beaten to death is harsh. Glad it didn't go public. Yeah. I mean, you fight them to the... I mean, you don't fight them to death. No, they just faint. They come back to life. Alright, so the plan on the Pidgeot is use a Rain Dance. Because a Rain Dance boosted Surf is better than a regular Stab Psychic. Oh yeah, for sure. I mean, the Gyarados doesn't have any water moves, so nothing to fear from it. How did that thing live? It's a serious question. How did that live? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna replace Rain Dance with Calm Mind. I'm just gonna teach Rest early. Unless you read the manga. That's a whole separate issue. Yeah, the Gyarados just delivers way too much damage. I don't know if I can learn Thunder, and if I can, it's all the way at the power plant. I am not getting that. I am just surprised that Gyarados lived, though, because the first one did half. Ash didn't give an F in the original anime. Yeah. I watched a compilation video one time of a bunch of savage remarks he made. Oh my god. It was so funny. What? That was 5 times in a row. I was trying to use Rest to heal paralysis. 5 times in a row. Hey, Steve, I think you're giving me your bad luck from earlier. 5 in a row, that's like, what, a 1 in 128 chance? That's less than 1% what just happened. Yeah, this thing gets Fire Blast, doesn't get Thunder. You can have it. I hate you, Steve. Alright, just spam Surf. This thing only has Future Sight. It's a good thing I used Rest that turn. I was watching your Kyogre run. I must have thought something else. Yeah, Kyogre gets Thunder. If they had kept Ash like that, I would have continued watching. I think he was no longer like that when Misty left. I remember, this one episode, Ash and Brock were, like, looking for, like, a beautiful girl or something, and Misty was like, just look behind you. And then Ash was like, please, Misty, only one of us can hallucinate at a time. Like, oh my god. I'd still be watching it if they kept him like that. I can understand why they didn't. They want to appeal to, like, younger audiences, but still should've. Like, it's funny. Well, I mean, they don't need to worry about it anymore since he's retired. He's just enjoying life in retirement. He gets to do what he wants, and the camera guy doesn't have to follow him. I think it was more of a rivalry. Because if they hated each other, they would have already separated. But I think it's just more of a rivalry. Alright, gotta go get the 10F rare candy and the calciums. Alright, first calcium's on floor 7. Honestly, I don't think so. I think their biggest mistake was not replacing him a long time ago. Like, I think they just went with the same character for way too long. Like, you can't just replace side characters only and keep it fresh. I mean, the manga replaced the main characters every section. I think they should have done that with the anime. That's just my opinion. Oh yeah, rare candy. I have to do that after Sabrina, though. Alright, so for Misty, or for Sabrina, I 100% have to use the Rain Dance Surf strat. I should have used a PP up or something. Alright, I had to do that to conserve some PP. But it failed. Oh yeah, Future Sight has a chance to miss. I forgot about that. How much does a normal surf do? Almost. Yeah, I think they should have done it a long time ago. To keep it fresh. Alright, I gotta reset. That was just terrible play. Dude, my mistakes have been, like, mostly, besides bad luck, just not using elixirs. $59.55 was when I got my 7th badge. Steve, it's tough because Team Rocket was cough cough special. They needed the attention. I don't understand why Team Rocket had to be in every single episode. It did get annoying. I tried rewatching parts of, like, the Johto anime series. Like, it's just kind of cringe. Maybe if it was, like, every few episodes instead. I actually liked how the Sun and Moon anime did it, where they mostly just did their own thing, and they only really tried to catch Pikachu, like, every 3 or 4 episodes. That I actually liked. They weren't doing it, like, every single time. "100-year-old admin's chasing after an 11-year-old with a strong half Pikachu." Yeah. Dang it. I was so close to not getting on land. I wonder if they even asked the boss if he wanted Pikachu. I actually remember... Hey, Steve, I don't know if you remember this, but one of the original, like, Season 1 episodes... I forgot the rare candy. One of the original episodes... they captured Togepi instead because of how rare it was, because they had no idea what it was. They tried to give it to Giovanni, and he was basically like, "What is that thing?" He's like, "What is it? What am I even supposed to do with that?" Because the Togepi wouldn't do anything. It was hilarious. Alright, bit of a time waste. I have to go back and get the candy. Oh, that sucks. When you leave the building, the statues don't reset. The best versions of Team Rocket was in Unova when they were true villains. Honestly, Team Rocket should have been retired a long time ago. Like, they should have just changed main characters, changed the villain plot, like the manga did. Every new season of the manga, or what do you call it? Issues? No. Book seasons? I don't know. Like, they changed it up and kept it fresh. Like, it needed to be kept fresh. Reason why Ash is strong because he's level 100. Yeah, but then he gets his ass kicked by a level 5 Snivy. Like, his level's not consistent. Hopefully, I have plenty of time to make up in the Elite Four, because, I am quite far behind because of those resets. I mean, still, this run is a lot better than last one. Team Rocket were some of my favorite characters, but the formula did get stale during Kanto Sinnoh. Yeah, it did. Maybe it was consistent. At the end of each season, the creators actually did a reboot of levels. Yeah, it doesn't really make any sense. Also, my main question is, how come it was always the female character that Ash would eventually meet up or pair with? Like, Dawn, May, Bianca. It's almost never the male characters. Like, have both of them. I know they wanted a female one too, to like try to appease to both audiences, but could have had both, you know? Reminds me of when they helped the Paris evolve by letting it knock out the Charmeleon. Oh yeah, remember that one scene? Pikachu used a lightning jolt, and then it put out like 2 volts of electricity and the Paris fainted. And it's not even weak to electric. It resists electric moves and it still fainted. Pikachu got annoying too. Pikachu really wasn't my main thing. I mean, if it evolved into Raichu, you'd all get annoyed of Raichu eventually. Alright, my Giovanni split was a 103.53, so I'm not too far behind. I'm just a couple trainers behind PB, but I definitely have a... There is a potential to make up a lot of time, so my final time is a 116. I think the original idea for Unova was going to have a plot similar to the games, but the tragedy changed its course. Yeah, that earthquake or something. But I mean, it's not like they lost the work. They still could have released it. Like, an entire subplot involving Team Plasma was just gone. Like, you would have been able to see the original Team Plasma, not the Neoplasma in the later season. Like, that was just ridiculous. I mean, it's not like there were references to earthquakes in that episode. I don't see a reason why they couldn't have released it unless all the work was destroyed. Fun fact, that Paris episode was the first new episode of Pokemon after years of running like the first 50 over and over again. Really? Sure, but at least they gave us some love. Game Freak wishes they never gave Pikachu an Evo. I don't think they do that. Otherwise, everyone would hate Pikachu, because, like, it's just like Pachirisu, Dedenne, Togedemaru. That's interesting. All the Pikachu clones don't evolve. Hey, John, I think you might be onto something. Pretty much all the Pikachu clones can evolve. Yeah, N hasn't been in any other game since Gen 5. Alright, I'm like 2 minutes behind PB, but I still think maybe if I have a decent Elite Four, I could get like a 114. We'll see. Now, we got Pancake Raichu, though. I mean, they already had Raichu, so may as well make a good form out of it. No. I need to teach Calm Mind now. Doubt we'll see him in the DLC. I don't think so. I think the next time we'll ever see N is when the eventual Gen 5 remakes come out. That's probably the next time we'll see him. I mean, it kind of sucks, because, like, Colress from Black 2 and White 2, you saw him in the Gen 7 games in the Battle Tree. Plus, Colress actually was in the plot a good amount of times in Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon. So, like, he had a pretty big part in those games. Only Pika clone that can evolve is Palmet. Oh, yeah. I guess Scarlet and Violet broke that tradition. You gotta admit, before that, though, pretty much all the Pika clones did not evolve. I need to heal up. Honestly, Pikachu and Raichu should have gotten the fairy. I actually agree with that, yeah. Pichu would have been a great electric fairy type. Hey, red and blue's in almost every game because it's the originals. I mean, it's the reason Charizard's in every game, too. Really? It disabled my surf. My repel ran out. You have an event Charizard. Oh, cool. They need more reds. Steve, red's been in so many games. Where's all the other, main characters? Like, why haven't we seen gold? I mean, he defeated red, so he's clearly stronger than him. Yet, why does red get all the attention? Have you ever thought of that? I also think Raichu's hidden ability should have been pure power. That definitely would have helped it, but honestly, it needs more type coverage. Raichu's type coverage is terrible. Alright, I need to get that rare candy. Where's his level 100 team? He hasn't had a single team where anything was 100. I think the highest his Pokemon ever is in Heart Gold with a level 88 Pikachu. I think even in Gen 7 in Sun and Moon games, when Red and Blue were the bosses of the battle tree, I think Red's Pikachu is only like 78, maybe? All Sun and Moon, post-game, you can choose whether you want to fight Red or Blue. Blue is much harder team to beat. I mean, maybe, because he doesn't have a first-stage Pikachu, but Red did have the higher levels. I need that for Agatha. Difficulty setting. The only game that had a difficult setting was Black and White 2's Easy and Challenge mode, but they were kind of difficult to obtain. Alright, so it is going to be really, really close. 114 is not going to happen, but I might be able to get a 115. I would have to first try every member of the league. Alright, let's do this. Should mostly be a trainer slider. Well, I know what challenge mode did in Black 2 and White 2. They gave the opponent's trainer Pokemon anywhere from +1 level to like +5, depending on like where that trainer was in the game. But it was kind of bugged. I mean, 50%? That would be kind of interesting. Dude, imagine Brock with a level 20 Onix. Oh my god. Paralysis. Well, that's what rest is for. I'll rest on this thing. This thing likes to spam protect. Dude, I'm trying to go to sleep. Are you so paralyzed you can't be put to sleep? 4 times in a row? 5 times in a row? Can I break a record? 6 times. 6 paralysis. Steve, quit giving me your bad luck, god damn it. Surf. I just want trainers to exist with level 100 somewhere. That is true, yeah, I do wish that. I have to say, I don't have any game with a full legendary lineup. I don't think Pokemon Stadium should count. Alright, full restore is up here. Would either you or Steve do Kaizo? Probably not. Because those games are just unrealistically hard. I don't know if Steve's ever up for that, but I'm not. I don't even know if they changed things like, the AI or something. It probably, like, changed the AI and stuff. Even just give the trainers good learn sets. I actually think, in the Universal Pokemon Randomizer, I think there's a setting to give trainers TM moves as part of their movesets. Like, TMs the Pokemon could learn. Steve, would you ever be interested in doing that next time we do a blue Ultra Hard? Have the trainers be able to use TM moves? Like, imagine a Machamp with Fire Blast. Yeah, I mean, Kaizo's just ridiculously hard. The Elite Four are level 115. So that way you're never a higher level than them. Like, that's just a stupid kind of hard. Where the enemies literally cheat. Plus, the champion's ace is a level 115 Mewtwo. If any Pokemon game's the hard catch Gen 7. Agreed. Got the Quick Claw. Nice. A one-time challenge, sure. Regularly, no. I mean, all of our hard challenges are one-time things, mostly. Yeah, I want a hard where the AI doesn't cheat. Hey, on the bright side, being poisoned, I can't get put to sleep. Yep, I just totally used that. The AI cheats in Gen 7. The Emerald Battle Frontier AI cheats. I don't know why people want that place back. That place was just awful. I should use Rest on the second Dragonair. I want to make sure I have plenty of HP for the next two Pokemon. I can't have a Pokemon weak to, let's say, Ice, and then the opponent has 3 Pokemon with Ice. I mean, it'd be interesting for a one-time challenge. I'd say we should just do it next time we ever do one of those 50% level boost things. 63. Surf. Our PB is 116.35. It's really cutting it close. You guys think we can do it? I would have to first try the champion to get it. So let's see. Let's play Pokemon cheating version. I'll read your message, John, in a minute. Alright, I gotta knock you out quickly. I do not want that thing to set up Sand Attack. I'll set up on you, though. Alright, now I gotta use Rest. I should have equipped a Chesto Berry instead of a Quick Claw. Quick Claw, sleep. Please hit yourself. Crit. Alright, yeah, we're not beating the PB. Alright, so let's equip a Chesto Berry instead. Lumberry, this'll work. Even if I had beaten him, this would have been slower by like 5 seconds. So I think the 116.35 time is as good as we're going to get with this thing. Really? Well, I'm just going to have to deal with this. Speed, race between you and Steve in the Stadium Prime Cup. No. I'm not racing Stadium. That sounds terrible. That Gyarados must have crit me or something. In Van Man's no TM run, everyone basically had 2 Pokemon. Yeah. If you ever do Kaizo, you can equip a shotgun. And, I mean, that would be true. Dude, I really wish the white herb existed in this game. It's one of the reasons why I think Substitute on Slowbro would work so good here, but I can't. If Substitute was a TM, I could. But if it's a tutor move and I have to hold on to it the whole game, I can't do it. Alright, I need to use Rest. Light screen, dude. Oh no. I may need to teach Blizzard over Psychic. What the fuck, dude? But then again, even if I had remembered to teach Blizzard, so many things just went wrong in this run anyway, because, like the crit luck from Eradicate, Surge, so many things just went terrible. Still, I think even if I improved this perfectly, I could only really save like a minute. It's not worth going for a 1-minute time save. Alright, 1 more Calm Mind should do. I'm gonna have to use Blizzard on the Gyarados. There we go. I end this thing, too. Dude, the Exeggutor outspeeds me by 5. Uh-oh. Wake up. Thank you. With the most Sizzlack ability, Fly Girl turns any shotgun into a semi-automatic. That sounds OP. Oh no, Reflect. Whatever shall I do? Alright, you know what? I'm gonna set up a free Calm Mind since you're gonna heal. Rest. Because this Slowbro is just real slow through these fights. Pun intended. Oh, that was a crit. Well, I at least outspeed something. My god. $120.40. 4 minutes worse. Dude. 2 of these resets were honestly player error from not using ethers and stuff. But a bunch of bad luck that was just out of my control. In-game time discrepancies between of this run and the PB160 on both runs leads me to believe that FPS is causing a big time loss. This is a 3:10. My personal best game time. I would have to check the leaderboard. 3:16. So this was 6 minutes saved. But then again, Matt, I arrived at the champion with like a minute and a half to spare. And I had some pretty bad luck. Like, I think if a lot of the bad luck in this run just went away, I could have beaten this by like 2 minutes. Slowbro being slow and having a headbuzz signature is silly. Yeah. Still, you arrived at a 3:03 game time? I'm not sure. Alright, let's move on over here. Yeah, I think a 116, 8 resets, 61 level. I think I'm this is just gonna have to be Slowbro's final result. Because that must have been a pretty darn good run. And besides, I did all these Leafgreen runs here. Yeah, I did all those Leafgreen runs on the same PC. If I record or stream, sometimes I drop frames. So, like, if it's equally applied, then it really shouldn't matter too much. Like, I'm supposed to run at 180, but I usually max out at, like, 160. So I'm losing, like, 20 frames a second. But still, that's not really enough for me to worry about it. The DS games, though, I will have to worry about. I'm not going to be doing any DS runs until I upgrade my PC. Because if they have to get second playthroughs anyway, I may as well wait till I upgrade my PC. Plus, comments can slow you down. Yeah, you guys are distracting me. It's all your fault. Alright, you know what? Since we've got plenty of time, let's go do that Cloyster run. I already have the ROM all made. Because hopefully we can get Cloyster's time good. Because right now it's in 10th place with 9 resets. This thing had to do Fisherman Elliot training, which is very inefficient if you have cool trainers to fight. I know this thing can get a better time. So, let me just switch on over. No Jackbox? Oh, what? You got Jackbox working? I don't know. Maybe... Then again, it was supposed to be a 2-in-1 yesterday. Yeah. Oh, 16 viewers. Tied for record. You know what? It was the reason for the delayed stream. Yeah. Yeah, I guess you guys will just have to play without me. I'm gonna go ahead and load up Cloyster. I need to minimize that. Cloyster. Yeah, sorry, Steve. Do I need to make a new save? Oh no, I already have a save on here. Is this the right save? Let me take a look. Mild nature. Yeah, I did want mild. Alright. Yeah, see, we'll play a different time. But it's good to know you got it working. It's just with this many viewers here, I don't want to leave them hanging. Alright, let me, edit the controls again. And besides, I don't want to end off the stream with a disappointment, knowing that Slowbro cannot really be improved that much. Okay, now I just need game hook to reload. There we go. Yeah, I'll just rename the stream later and change the thumbnail to the old versus one. But, alright. So the guys, if those 38% of you who said over, you guys were right. Yeah, you missed the Slowbro, Austin. Unfortunately, even if I get perfect luck, I can only really improve Slowbro's time by like 1 or 2 minutes. So I'm just gonna leave it be. Alright, but you're just in time for the Cloyster one. The Cloyster one, I know, can have the best improvement. What else was I gonna do again? Let's see. Game is up. Okay. Oh, I remember. I'm gonna do this from now on at the start of any redo stream. We're gonna take a look back at my video and, see where we can improve. Plus, I'm going to write down some split times, too, and then any notes. Like, of things I should improve of.
Slowbro, Giovanni didn't need any call.
I'll switch on over to desktop.
Cloyster.
Alright, Cloyster pretty much just did that. Minimum battles. 505 for the Brock split.
After defeating Brock, I heal at the center and go to the mart. I sell the TM for Rock Tomb and I buy 3 antidotes, 3
Flute,
paralyzed heals, 4 repels, and 10
Giovanni,
potions.
and final time.
And since I really do not want Cloyster to fall behind due to being in the slow level.
Alright, let's see. I hate having to rewatch a versus video because I have to like skip ahead Slowbro and stuff. That was the Surge split, 26-43.
And is catching up fast. This race is going to be quite interesting. According to my YouTube
Flute split, 39-35.
to place and take out gym leaders and rescue Silph.
In my head, Ghastly are
Let's
dead,
go back to
Cloyster, and
Cloyster and see
Tangela.
how it.
That's something. 59-55. Wait, 102-39.
Minutes and 35 seconds, which was the lead Cloyster had for most of the game
wait, no, that's
anyway,
the Gym
except
7
for the
split.
Brock.
Oh, this split here is when I beat Rival 6. I have that as the Giovanni split. 125-45.
Final 5 trainers. Slowbro has around a 22-minute advantage since Cloyster had to grind to stand a chance at the league in routing, while Slowbro has Calm.
The reason Cloyster's time is that bad is because I did Fisherman Elliott grinding, which is not efficient at all. Let's see, what was the time? 134-43. Dude, you can tell how old this video is when my leaderboard only had 7 Pokemon on it. Dude, Slowbro at one point was my first place Pokemon. Now it's like 8th place. Kind of shows you how old this is. I mean, this premiered January 2nd of this year. Alright, so let's see. How many resets did my run have? 9 resets, level 69. What were the main struggle points? I'm mainly going to keep an eye on the reset counter. If I notice the resets go quite high, then I'll need to see what caused it. How did Surge go? I think I first tried him? Yeah, I did. Yep, still at 0 resets with this thing. That's Slowbro. Still at 0 resets for Cloyster. Where were my first reset at? Oh, here it is. Rival 5.
Gyarados defeats me with Dragon Rage. If I outspeed Alakazam, it would only have 1 chance to attack me, and it could easily use Calm Mind instead.
You've done a lot of work since then.
Without
yeah,
any
no
extra
shit.
grinding, Alakazam uses a few.
Okay, this is what I need to do to improve. I need to outspeed the Alakazam. So, I think the Alakazam has 93 speed, so... But then again, look at my badges. This was back when I always did Rival 5 before Erica and Koga. That is an extremely stupid idea now. Especially since I don't need Calm Mind. So, I am going to do Erica and Koga first. For sure. Where else did I struggle at? Let's see. Dude, Rival 5 took me 4 resets. Oh, man. Anywhere else? One reset somewhere random.
As does Rhyhorn and Execute, also being one-shots. Now for Alakazam, I use Return and then Ice Beam to prevent Disable from messing me up. On Gyarados, I set up Rain Dance to prepare it to OHKO Charizard since Rain Dance is needed yet again, but I get my own end handed to me and I lose, causing yet another reset. On the next attempt, Alakazam puts me at too low of HP and Hydro Pump
this is
finishes
way too
me
low
off.
of a level.
Man, Cloyster's low special defense is really starting to become a problem. We're now 7 resets in, and then Alakazam used Calm Mind and then Psychic to one-hit KO me. I looked back at my notes and I realized I was supposed to grind with the Versus Seeker first before doing the rival battle. Man, I just keep making a ton of mistakes with Cloyster. I flew to Celadon City to get the Mystic Water from the game corner to boost Surf's damage by 10%. I was going to get it anyway, but I decided now is the time to get it.
The rival. Surf, Return, Ice Beam, Rain Dance. Alright, so I did use the game corner money for Ice Beam, because I know this thing does not get it by level up. Alright, so I would have to... What level did I grind to?
Group or even worth fighting. Plus,
Yeah,
they can poison you if you can't take them out in one hit, which most Pokemon can't. So after doing the Elliott grind until level 66 after rare candies...
66 after candies. So I, at this point, will have 10 rare candies. The 11th one's at Victory Road. 12th one is the Sevi Islands. 56. Honestly, that's kind of bad since we're in the slow leveling group. I'm going to get the Sevi Islands candy. I'll have 11 rare candies at that point. And then if I have to get to 65 for the rival, I mean, after that, I know for a fact the Elite Four is easy because my final run only has 9 resets and we're at 8. So the main issue is rival 6. So I'm going to have to level up to like 54, 53, 54, and just flat out use all my candies. Okay, what was my final moveset? Let's see. Right here. Surf, Return, Ice Beam, and Rest. Okay, so I did a pretty similar thing. I mean, was Rest even useful? I mean, then again, like, Cloyster really doesn't get many move options. But then again, why did I get rid of Rain Dance? Was Rest even useful if I only had 1 reset in the whole league? If so, who was it on? It wasn't the champion. Wasn't Lance or Agatha. It wasn't Bruno. Was it Lorelei? Yeah, Lorelei gave me 1 reset. I didn't even have... I'd never even used Rest. So I 100% believe I do need to hold on to Rain Dance for the extra damage. But then again, Return here is mainly needed for the Lapras. And Cloyster, I know doesn't get any good moves to deal with it. Hopefully this is entertaining for you guys. Let's see. Normal moves, water, ice. Pretty much just water and ice and normal moves, so my main option for that Lapras is Return, so yep. Something I am wondering, is it worth grinding for the money for Ice Beam? I mean, I had it, but Aurora Beam 65, Ice Beam is 95. So I think the best solution... I think I'm going to avoid high money items. I'm going to get the 80,000 just from fighting trainers because I do not believe I actually need Ice Beam throughout the main game. Because, like for Erica, Aurora Beam will suffice. For the random Pidgeot on the rivals team, Aurora Beam will suffice. I'm just going to try and get the money naturally. Yeah, even though it didn't look like I used Rest once, I will get it as a backup. Alright. I think that's enough pre-planning. Let's get started with the run. Let's put up a poll first. Alright, since our personal best is 139, and the training I did was really inefficient, I'm going to put the over-under at 134. Blizzard might be enough. You might be right, John. Because, let's see. Ice Beam or Blizzard only really helps with Lance. Especially if I'm going to keep Rain Dance through the whole league. So honestly, yeah, I'm going to have to actually deal with the inaccuracies of Blizzard. So, forget Ice Beam, not getting it. They show terrestrialization in the trail of the indigo disc. Where the hell is going to be sourced? Where the hell it's going to be sourced from? Oh, interesting. All right. 3, 2, 1, yeah. One thing that's gonna suck though about the Charmander on this rival's fight, my only attacking move is Aurora Beam. I think you're gonna get a 129. You're that precise, huh, John? Alright, so I remember Cloyster had a very difficult time with the HM users because Aurora Beam one-shots everything on this route. So I have to YOLO balls. Alright, so I'm gonna do Brock at pretty much minimum battles. I am going to do... Is it worth doing Misty over Rival 2? Did I do Rival 2 first last time? Not in the video, but like in the last stream. Do any of you remember? One minute either side, but yes. Okay. I didn't? Yeah, I don't think so, because... What do I even have to take out Misty? Oh, right, I remember now. I didn't. I used Secret Power, so I have to do Rival 2 first. Alright, Pidgey, please be nice. It's a 30% chance at full health. I literally cannot damage it. I can Supersonic it, but that's about it. Actually, I may as well just Supersonic before I start chucking balls. There we go. Got the luck I needed. Alright, I don't need to defeat the optional rival. Just minimum battles. Wow, you have 11 likes in the stream. I've been noticing throughout December, as I've been doing the streams more often for these redos, I've been getting way more average viewers, more likes on the streams. It's been really, really nice. Thank you, everybody. Really appreciate it. That's a new record. I'm gonna fight this guy, though. Just because this is one of the best bug catchers in the forest for XP yields, because he has 2 Metapods. If you guys are wondering what I just took a screenshot of, I just broke a record for most concurrent viewers 2 days in a row. You can't find the old stream? Oh, right, I should have mentioned I deleted it. But it's not going to matter, John. I remember using Secret Power for Misty, so I have to do Rival 2. Yeah, my concurrent viewers across YouTube and Twitch, I don't know what the number is on YouTube, but I always assume Twitch is at like 1 or 2 people, because no one watches me over there. So yeah, my previous record was 16, which was set yesterday. So I had to get a screenshot before someone went away to use the bathroom. Also, have any of you guys seen the new Sapphire video I released yesterday? If you guys have seen it, let me know what you think of it. Without trying to reveal spoilers, just like your general opinions. Like, do you think I could have done something better? Anything like that? Alright, I am ahead by 3 seconds. My split here was a 5:05 on Brock, so I'm 3 seconds faster. Alright, I do need to use the center. To be honest, doing Bill's house makes more sense with Cloyster. Beating Missy with Spike Cannon and Aurora Beam sounds painful. Yeah, I cannot learn Spike Cannon until like in the 40s. But yeah, with only Aurora Beam, it's kind of not worth it. I mean, it would make... I mean, Ice is still good offensively on Nugget Bridge, so it'll still do good. I watch streams because I have nothing better to do when I get home. Hey, it's always appreciated. It's nice to have a new regular. Level 12. Also, be honest, guys, how much did you miss the edited content for me? Because in order for me to have made that December content, the last edited video I uploaded was early October. So I had to take like 2 months off of uploading stuff to work on December. Oh, you were watching the Weather Trio. Yeah, that's a slight spoiler, but oh, no, it's not. It's on the schedule. I'm stupid. Yeah. On Saturday, the Hoenn Weather Trio and Emerald will be released. The reason John saw it is because I have it released as members only to public. So it'll go public on a certain date. Yeah, Wednesday will be the Evolutions. It's going to be a 5-in-1 versus race. And I can tell you, I am never doing one of those again. It was absolutely awful. Alright, I do want to fight the double grass last, because the Pidgeotto's got like, what? Actually, no, I don't need to. I just wanted to make sure I outsped the Pidgeotto, but it's got like 27 speed. I'm gonna fight this guy. He's more experience efficient. Yeah, I like doing the edited runs too. Because live streams are a whole completely separate genre from edited runs. Takes a... Oh, get in there. Five EV race while good must have been painful. The evolutions are absolutely terrible to solo run with. I can spoil this part. They all have the exact same starting moveset of Tackle, Sand Attack, and then Helping Hand at level 8. They don't get their stab moves till level 16. Every one of them has to grind to level 16 for Brock. Every single one. Well, except one of them had to be a higher level. I'm sure you can guess which. I can edit, like, solo runs with one Pokemon kind of easily. The versus races are really taking a toll. Especially, you gotta remember, I hadn't, when I started editing the, the red version run with the Kanto birds, that was my first time editing in 3 months. So the way I welcomed myself back to the edited runs was a 3-way versus race, which I've only done a few times. But on the bright side, I've gotten way more efficient at editing, so I can do the single Pokemon runs a lot better now, probably. I already have 10 of the videos all done. I have up to the 25th all done. I have video number 10 for the 28th. I just need to upload it, but I've been forgetting to. Video number 11 I haven't even started yet. That's going to be for the 31st. Yep, the Pidgeotto does have 27. Huh. Did you guys know the Rattata has the same speed as the Pidgeotto in this fight? Interesting. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I deserve that. I was at full health, too. So yeah, that was just unlucky from the Charmander. Anything race above 2 is very hard. Probably best to have 2 close ones. Yeah, but I just wanted to have some good stuff for December. Just, so my channel could grow better. Seems to be working so far. The red version video is already at like 300 views. The yellow one's at like 400. The crystal one's in the mid-200s. So far, the sapphire one isn't performing too good, but it might spike later. Alright, so Cloyster, well, honestly, both Cloyster and Slowbro have a really hard time with the rival fights. Slowbro, it's because he's slow. Cloyster is because I don't have a good answer for the Charmander until I get, Water Pulse. Any plans for a Ho versus Lugia? I kind of want to say no, because Gen 2, it would honestly be kind of boring, because they start with Sacred Fire and Aeroblast. Gen 3, I had plans on doing it. One of my original plans, it was when I did the original Johto Beast and Leafgreen video, like, almost 2 years ago. It was like, it was the 386 Speedrun Challenge series, where I, like, used items and stuff. I treated them more like a speedrun than a solo run. After that one, I was thinking of doing Ho and Lugia with Mewtwo. I made the thumbnail. I immediately scrapped those plans when I saw what their starting learn set was. Ho and Lugia start with Whirlwind, they get Safeguard at level 10, they don't get Gust or Ember till level 17. The closest you guys have come to seeing that, I did a Fire Red randomizer one time with Lugia. It's one of the recent, like, 7 or something. It was awful. The only reason I got a good time with it was because I found a random Butterfree holding TM for Thunderbolt. It was nuts. Yeah, and updates on the Fire Red randomizers. I am considering scrapping the Fire Red randomizer series and replace it with Fire Red backported solo runs. What do you guys think of that? Do you think the backported runs will be better? Because, I mean, it's a vanilla solo run, mostly. Vanilla as in the enemy Pokemon aren't shuffled. And besides, we'll still do the blue and crystal ones with Steve. Alright, I need to use an elixir. Wow, I just checked out the movesets Gen 3 to 4. At least Gen 5 the moves are okay. Huh, interesting. Backport's not a bad idea. Yeah, because the randomized streams tend to not do as well, because it's like a niche within a niche. Because the niche is, like, solo running. The niche within that niche is randomized. That's why when Steve does his rando streams versus the vanilla streams almost always do better. Because it's not a niche within a niche, it's just a niche. Kinda see what I mean? I'd vote backport over rando, personally. I would like to see a Mega Beedrill in Heart Gold. Calm down, guys. It's only gonna be within Fire Red. I could have a Mega backported, though. Axew Karisora is going to be the one making the ROMs, and he's cool, really cool with making the ROMs for me. The hardest part, if any, would be like making sprites, but most of the sprites, like someone else already made them. While randomizers are fun, it'd be interesting to see newer Pokemon of the older gens. That's what I'm thinking, yeah. I mean, there's no more Fire Red randos for the rest of the year anyway, because I'm doing the 4, what are they called? The 4, stake Pokemon, the 4 legendaries in Scarlet and Violet. Ting Lu, Chi Yu, Wo Qian, and Chen Pao. I'm doing those, but then after the new year, I don't know, we've got some ideas. Like, I remember Axew suggested Iron Thorns. That'd be a fun one. Yeah, Mega Charizard X. Oh my god, that would... Brock would still be a pain in the ass. I'm gonna save here. Like in Ogre Pond. Yeah. Especially with the kind of rules I have. I don't backport moves. I will try my best to backport the ability, though. Like, if it has an ability that raises stats, then we'll just edit the base stats. If not, though, we're just going to give it something generic. Like, most legendaries we backport are probably just going to have pressure. Alright, now I've got to go heal at the center and fight Misty. I can outspeed the Staryu, but not the Starmie. I gotta go equip the Person Berry. Secret Power. Almost a one-shot. That's surprising. Well, Person Berry's gone. I don't like it being gone that early in case I get 2 confusions in a row. Or the Scarlet and Violet starters. Yeah, those would be a good candidate. What? No, no, no. I remember Cloyster was kind of difficult with Surge. Hey John, can you go back to the edited video of Slowbro versus Cloyster? It was the one I was watching on stream earlier. What was my level for Surge? Charizard stats go from 84, 78, 109 attack to 130, 111, 130. Oh man. Yeah, that would be an interesting one to see. Yeah, thank you, John. Rock Tomb. I just realized I forgot to teach Water Pulse. Alright, I am gonna get Rest as a backup, so let me go get that. Meanwhile, Charizard Y is 159 with Drought. Oh hey, Axew. Didn't know you were listening. I think that's the first message from you in this stream. Alright, let me save here. Level 28. Oh, okay. What's my level? Let me take a look. Oh, boy. I might have done a lot of training for that. Well, here's my plan. I might have used some rare candies, too, at that point. I don't remember. So here's my plan. I am going to make sure I can at least outspeed the Voltorb and the Pikachu, which I do. I will two-shot the Raichu with Water Pulse or Aurora Beam. And I will equip a Citrus Berry to survive a Shockwave. Charizard X has Tough Claws. I'm not sure how you would backport Tough Claws. You could, like, increase the base power of Dragon Claw, but I don't know if any NPCs in the game would have that move. If we ever did, we could figure something out. Alright, I'm gonna give Rattata Dig first. Dude. Look away. I one time fought all the SS Sand trainers. I've done that many a times. Save state. Nope. There we go. That's to make up for the trash can puzzle not working right. Alright. So I'm going to use Aurora Beam on the first two, as long as I can outspeed the Voltorb. I know I can't outspeed the Raichu. Dude, are you effing serious? The Voltorb outspeeds me by 1. That is ridiculous. If I lose this, I'll just go fight one of Surge's trainers for a level up. Game Hook does in this game, but for some reason the mapper is bugged. I've been meaning to bring that up with Scott. Alright, let me just fight this one guy, because I don't want the Voltorb to use Shockwave on me. It's a good thing. Uh-oh. That's a reset. I did this same thing last time. Alright, I think that's just from me using Aurora Beam instead of Water Pulse. Yeah, it's weird. Okay. Now I can outspeed the Voltorb. Yeah, I think I just did extra training, but my Surge split is 2643. So I did way too much training with Cloyster. There we go, because I will survive a single Shockwave. Barely. Oh, sweet Jesus. Alright. That did less than I thought it would. So that was definitely a mandatory level. Skipping Surge costs way too much time, especially since you're not able to use Fly. I'm fine using these candies right here because, there's more efficient training in the late game anyway. How did my Aurora Beam miss? Oh, fucking Surge used double team. Yeah, so 27 or 28 was definitely the minimum level. So yeah, I am technically, like, 3 minutes ahead, but I did have to use some early rare candies. I think that might have been worth it, though, because the early trainers are very bad. I can just do later trainers. Yeah, it's such a shame Charizard couldn't learn Solar Beam till Gen 4. It would have made its Emerald run a lot better. Same with its Sapphire run, too. Would have helped with Charizard, too, and Crystal. I'm fine fighting this guy. I'm just gonna have less candies for the late game. But I think it'll still be fine, because I have to do the Sevi Islands candy anyway. And there's a lot of cool trainers in the late game, so let's see, there's 12 total rare candies. Or are there 13? Let's see, how many are in red and blue vanilla? 12 candies? Including the power plant? Let's see. Yeah, 12 with the power plant, 11 without power plant. Okay, so 12. Because I know there's no rare candies in the post-game. So let's see. Mount Moon. Alright, someone keep count for me. I'm going to list off all the rare candy locations in Fire Red Leaf Green. Mount Moon. Route 6. Cerulean City. I'm thinking Route 12. Rocket Hideout. Cycling Road. The Warden's House. Cinnabar Mansion. Sevi Islands. Think, damn it. Victory Road. How many was that? I might be missing some. Oh, Route 9, Route 9. Yeah, that's another one, Route 9. The one I just picked up. You're at 9, John. Does that... Silphco. Oh my god, you're right. So that's Silphco. Alright, so how many is that now? I can list off the locations again if you want. I listed 11 rare candies. Okay. And I used 3 of them, so that means I will only have 8 rare candies. And if I want to get to... What was my minimum level for Rivals 5? 65? I will have to train before rare candies to 57. That's going to be kind of difficult because a lot of the cool trainers are in Victory Road. But I think I might just have to fight Blaine's trainers. Because the Sevi Islands do not have any really good training on it. Actually, I am aware of one spot on Kindle Road on Island 1 where there's like 2 black belts and they each have a Machoke. And there's like a double battle spot nearby with 2 Machokes, or 1 Machoke and a Primeape. That place might be really good training. Especially with the Versus Seeker. But I can't recall if there's any cool trainers on any of the first 3 islands. I don't think there are. At least ones you can rematch. There we go. It'd be really nice if Cloyster got access to Sheer Cold, but sad it doesn't. Sevi Islands are like the DLC content pre-installed in Fire and Leafgreen, almost at their last minute. Yeah, it did honestly feel like it, yeah. There's like a whole separate area to explore. That was really nice. Or Shell Smash for Cloyster. Too bad Shell Smash isn't a move in this game. In BDSP in the Battle Tower, I had a Shelder with a Focus Sash and the move Shell Smash, so I was always guaranteed to get a setup, and I just swept everything with Surf and Ice Beam. It was so good. My Cloyster was almost unstoppable. It only really struggled with other water types. Alright, for Cloyster, since I know I'm not purchasing Ice Beam, I am definitely going to be getting vitamins. I'm gonna wait till later in the run, though. Actually, how many free calcium do I get? I got the one I just picked up. There's 2 in Sylph. So yeah, just 3. 3 calcium. So I'll need to save up enough to buy like 5 or probably 5. Hello, Anthony P. No, you are not allowed to post racist comments. Aren't you the same guy who asked that last time? Because I swear, there was another guy like a week ago who asked the same thing. Actually, no, that wasn't you. That was someone else. Yeah, please don't say anything that could get my chat banned, otherwise I'll ban you. Alright, Onyx, Water Pulse you. Alright, just spam Water Pulse. Actually, yeah, the chance for confusion I think is better, is overall, than just for a chance to lower attack. There we go. Okay, I got the PP up. But yeah, Fire and Leafgreen are just there to bridge between Ruby and Sapphire due to the national dex issues. Yeah, that was the main reason the Sevi Islands were added. Because just a sec. There we go. Usually you find those kind of trolls on Twitch. Anyway. Yeah, I don't know where my mods are. So I just have to do things myself. Thank goodness you banned him. It was the same guy. Yeah, it might have been. 'Cause there was another guy like last week who joined and that was the very first thing he posted. Yeah. Some people just really don't have a life. And that's my friendly way of saying it. I could go all out on that guy if I wanted to, but I'm not gonna do it. Because they want acknowledgement. Anthony P was claiming he knew me. Oh, it was that guy. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I put him on timeout. I don't think I banned him. There is an option to hide him from the channel, where he could still watch, he could just never chat. His messages would never show up. But for now, I just put him in timeout. Besides, I don't even know what those guys are even thinking. Like, are they just gonna expect the stream like, oh no, don't do that, what am I gonna do? Oh no, the N-word. Oh man, my channel's ruined, I can't do anything about it. Like, dude, I have the power to, like... I have the power to completely ban you from my channel if I want to. So, like, I don't know. They just find small channels and just troll. That's all they do. Yeah, racists aren't cool. I mean, I have occasionally laughed at, like in-context jokes, but, like, I'm not the kind of person to be, like, just the full-on blown racist. Not that, no. Those are not cool. As soon as I timed out a troll, I got back up to my record again. This is definitely a content-filled stream. I mean, I almost never tell them. Anyway. You only really do it within close friend circles, like, where they all know you're just messing around with each other. Trolls will be trolling, like, why would you ask stupid questions? It's a Pokemon stream, not a political one. Yeah, no. I wouldn't want this to be one of those streams. Like, I'm not going to be open in your face about things. I don't like it when other people do it. I won't do it. Is racism political? Probably not, no. Unless the guy was going to divulge into an argument of like, oh, come on, this doesn't count. This should count. I don't know. I don't know how he was going to frame it, and I didn't want to find out. Oh, dude, look away. Perfect. I do a little trolling here and there, but not to be an asshole. Yeah, don't do that kind of trolling. Especially if you're new here. Like, if it was someone who's in the chat regularly and is almost never a troll, but then posts something trollish, I would laugh. But if you're brand new, no. You have to be a regular viewer to get away with trolling. Just ask game dev. Alright, I'll need to remember to get Rain Dance. I almost said Sunny Day. Really? Alright, I know I don't have a strength user yet, but may as well just get this one here. I'm going to go get Rain Dance. Sorry guys, I got wrongfully placed in timeout. Hold up. Nope, I am not risking you again. Oh my god, this stupid heart. Oh, I can just left click. There we go. Didn't mean to say anything wrong. Yeah, I call bullshit. There we go. You're never gonna be shown again. Hey, I just found a wild ditto. Didn't mean to say anything wrong. Yet you're like, ha, I'm gonna post racist slurs. It'll be funny on my part. Yeah, dude, do you think we're that frickin' dumb? You got the brain of a 5-year-old kid. If you think that. How I found this was easy. Just look up YouTube for random stuff. Glad to know my channel fits in the category of random stuff. Why am I in Sylph again? I need to go do Erica. I was doing my old route for a second. Also, my fluid split was 39-35, so I'm way ahead of my old run. I remember watching a gaming channel. The channel that went into politics turned debating, and the channel went banning people. Lost half its audience. Yeah, I mean, what that guy was doing, that was just straight up trolling. Besides, racism isn't political stuff at all. I mean, the most we ever get political like this is like, does debating about the best Pokemon game and how Nintendo should do things, does that count? I mean, Nintendo's like the governing body of all these games, technically. I guess that's as political as we get. That doesn't count? I mean, sometimes those get in pretty heated arguments. Like, I've seen people's comment sections when they, like, give their opinions on, like, new games and stuff. It looks like the comments of a political video. So I got absorbed in Photoshop and lost track of 2 hours. Yeah, dude, you should have been here. Like, I had to ban someone. That Anthony P. guy came back. Yeah, I know it's not, like, the technical definition, but, like, what I said was that's the most we ever get. And it's not really the same thing. I know it's not the same thing. No, that stuff should be separated. Uh-oh. Like, I'll never shove stuff in your face. Alright, I need to, sir. Racism is most definitely political. Yeah. I don't know if you're able to see what the deleted messages are, but yeah. When the guy got untimed, he's like, I'm sorry, I didn't say anything wrong. Nintendo politics is more about the games. Yeah. I know, it's not the same as, like, actual politics, but, like, what I meant is, like, discussing opinions on the new games, that's as political as we get. Like, it's vague. It's just a phrase. Oh, you are able to view the messages? Yeah. Technically, a lot of things... Yeah, that is true. A lot of things can be infused with it, but I try my best. Let me fight this guy, too. I do need to fight extra gym trainers since I had to use early rare candies. But yeah, I try my best not to, say things like that. Debating what is and is not is politics. Debating what is and is not politics, the most political this stream has ever been. Yeah, that's actually kind of funny. Yep, today's political discussion of the day. What should count as political discussions? Alright, let's change the subject. Let's just say I'm 100% the most political person in this chat in Steve Speed's servers, and I don't bring it up with them. Yeah, I don't bring it up with him either. I mean, the closest we've ever came to bring it up is when we're playing, like, that question in it. We're playing that, trivia game called Quiz Time. It'll bring up a question on, like sometimes, like, when we're in, like, the history section, and it brings up, like, let's see. Like, there'd be a question called, who was Secretary of State in, like, 1987? And then there'd be, like, 4 answers to choose from. I'd be like, I don't know who these people are. Dialga for president. Actually, I want Palkia for president. Your Dialga is corrupt. Alright, I need to teach Rain Dance. Yeah, no offense, but I've learned my lesson from debating people on the internet. Don't do it. I don't recommend it. I only ever do it in real life. When you actually know the person. I should have used a PP up on Surf. Oh well, I think Aurora Beam can one-shot the coughing. I'm gonna reset anyway, because of that Toxic. Ether on Surf. I'm gonna equip a Pechaberry too. Arceus for president since they're the Lord and Savior. Hey, Red Eyes Solaris, how you doing? Aussie politics don't count. Oh my gosh, Game Dev, are you trying to start an argument? Dude, that is just mean. That was kind of funny, though. Yeah, I can definitely say Steve does not give two craps about it either. He once told me, and Jessica one time during one of those quiz shows, during one of those quiz games where it brought up some historical person, and he was like, I made it my life's mission to not ever know who any of those people are. Like, he goes out of his way to make sure he doesn't know who they are. We're not even a real country. Speed talked about a snow day, and I said I haven't even seen snow. Isn't everyone in Australia upside down? Like, what do you guys see when you wake up in the morning? Do you sleep on the ceiling or something? Dang it. Everyone knows Aussies do things in reverse. It's their whole shtick in the old down under. Speed, they see spiders when they wake up. Big ones. I know. Am I seriously out of elixir, paralyze heals? No, not that. The water in the drain goes the opposite directions. I've heard of that. I always wondered if it was true. Apparently it is. I tested it when I went to the USA and flushed the bathroom. Yeah, I don't really know why it does that. I got a few Aussie friends. I've heard some of the funniest stories from them. I'm sure you have. Alright, I'm gonna get the calciums that are here, and the rare candy. 8, 9, 10. Wait, 9th floor calcium. Plus, at least the trainers on the way to the calcium, like this guy right here, they're very good training. I still have the Pechaberry up. Do I want to change that? I still have I might equip a Cherry Berry for the, what you call it? The Execute. And fun fact, Steve Irwin's daughter is gorgeous. I do not know who that person is. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. I'm not very funny. Alright, I'm gonna place it with a Cherry Berry. Alright. For comparison, my rival 6 split is 125. So yeah, I've got plenty of time to catch up. I'm gonna start with a Rain Dance. Plus, I think last time I was like 38 for this fight. Oh, shoot. I just realized the Alakazam is 93 speed. Wait. The Alakazam only has Calm Minds. What am I doing? Steve Irwin. I think I vaguely remember that name. Not sure where I remember it from. Alright, I need to train a couple levels. Only person I know who lives in a different country currently lives in Canada. Chat, get him. Steve Irwin died in '06. Think it's fair he doesn't know. It was 17 years ago. Dude, why'd you have to say that? I was like 4 years old in 2006. Crocodile Hunter. Oh, that's what he was. Huh. Alright, so I need more levels. I'm gonna train up one more level, I'd say. You remember being in elementary school, huh? I don't know, Matt. Steve Irwin was the guy who was catching them all before Pokemon even came to existence. Yeah, he caught them all. That's the reason there's no Pokemon in the real world. So it's his fault. He caught them all and he hid them somewhere. No one knows where they are. No one talk about death unless it's an idiot death in the anime. Yeah, I guess we should change subjects. He would wrestle many different types of animals. Really? I guess you can tell me facts about him, but maybe not like, where were you when what happened stuff. Yeah, he caught a stingray stinger in the heart. Oh. 94, okay. So I am able to outspeed the Alakazam. The Charizard had 92 speed, so... Alright. Oh, what am I doing? I want to go to the 9th floor, not the 7th floor. See, yeah, my training could have been a bit more efficient, but whatever. So yeah, 42 seems to be the minimum level. Especially if you see my Speed EV counter is 98. In Leaf Green and Fire Red playthroughs, you just naturally get a lot of Speed EVs from all the Pokemon, like all the birds and bugs. Like, they just have a lot. Alright. The rival here doesn't use potions, so just sweep. No. Surf. There we go. His show, The Crocodile Hunter, was the show that taught me about the different animals. Never heard of that show. Well, probably because that was outside my generation. How old, though? I don't know. I can't recall Game Dev's exact age, but I do know he has a child. Alright, I still have secret power for the, Sabrina fight. I'm not gonna be able to outspeed her Alakazam for quite a while. Let me just make sure I'm healed up. Yeah, I'm just gonna sweep with secret power. I was born in October of 88, 35 or 36. I stopped counting a decade ago. I think that would make you 30... Yeah, 35 or 36 sounds right. I don't think you've ever said your age, Shadow, but you don't have to repeat it if you don't want to. Some Pokemon that are based on Aussie animals, Kingston, Crocodile, Viper, Psyduck, Doduo... Dude. Man, my whole chat's filled with boomers. Just kidding with you guys. More specifically, Gen 1 boomers. Spinarak, more like Ariados. $23? I'm 21. Uh-oh. Yeah, I think this is a loss. Future sight. Dude, that was asking for it, you piece of crap. We will soon be getting ancient power. That's funny. Yeah, my training is very, very freaking poor. I'm actually the second youngest. Alright, so I need to remember to pick up Blizzard. But still, since my last run was quite bad, I have a lot of time to make up because, remember, Rival 6 is an hour 25. I'm still waiting to get my Omni Boost from Ancient Power. Yes, I am doing the Sebians because I do want that rare candy. Alright, so I do need to do the Blaine training. I mean, as long as I can cut out a lot of time, I'll be fine with the second run. I'm only ever gonna do more than 2 if, like, my second run is, like, barely worse. So before candies, I need to train up to... What do I need to train up to? The minimum level for Rival 5 is 65, but I think I can get away with 63. 63 minus 8 is 55, so I want to be 55 before candies, so I got a lot of training to do. I've only heard of Sean Connery getting it. Don't know who that guy is either. Do I have my Max Ether? Yeah. That's a Moonstone. No, save those PP-ups for Blizzard. Fighting Dojo 2? I could do Fighting Dojo 2, yeah. Bond. James fucking Bond. Hey, I don't watch any James Bond's films. I don't watch it. I've never seen any single James Bond's film. I've never even played GoldenEye 7. Bike training. Some of them are actually kind of good training, but a lot of them are kind of trash. Great Scott intended pun. Alright, this guy's gonna be a piece of cake. I forgot that Speed's an uncultured swine. Yeah, dude, you gotta start remembering that stuff. And besides, you know what's more funny? About a lot of people being older than I am in, like, this, like, community here, including, like, the other content creators. I always joke with them that me being in, like, the content creation Discord server with them, like Scott, Bandman, and other people, Steve, Squidgy, me being in there brings down the average age by 5 years. I think besides me, the youngest person there is 26. And what's funny, I can play, like, the Gen 1 games a lot better than a lot of the people who played it as a kid. My first time playing Red or Blue was literally 2018 because I wanted to speedrun it. It was one of the first games I speedran because it looked easy. Maybe I should join? You're not gonna join because you ain't a content creator. And more specifically, you have to do challenges. And besides, it's an invitation-only server. So yeah, you ain't invited. You mostly just talk about, like, audio editing and stuff. Gym Leader Matt's in that server, too. It's because he creates things. I just wish, though, if I came here for the rare candy, I wish I could fly back, but no, you have to do the whole thing first. But I participated in the race challenges. You're not a content creator, dude. You have to actually make these kinds of videos for people. Your channel is not built on that stuff. Let me heal up at the center real quick. I just wish, though, I didn't need that high level for Rival 6. Like, if it was just for Victory Road, there's a ton of cool trainers in there. But I have to have it before Rival 6, because his Charizard and Alakazam are too freaking brutal. Well, yeah, my channel isn't built around Pokemon, but after Steve's Overlay is complete, I'll make some content around overlays. I'm not sure that's gonna count. I had a question. Gotta go for tonight? Well, thank you, Shadow, for stopping by. I really appreciate it. Glad you're becoming a regular viewer. I've actually played Showdown a bit. I'm not sure how its AI works. Don't you mostly just face other people? Or is there an option to face the CPU? Don't look. I hate that NPC right there. She's not a spinner, she just walks around, and her range is like 5 tiles. It's just really annoying. Also, since I make Pokemon content, do I count? I'd have to check your channel out later. Usually a member has to recommend somebody. It has to be specific to challenge runs. Not just Pokemon in general. Yeah, I should have been more clear. It has to be challenge runs. Or solo runs. Like, also challenge runs would fit, because RBY is in there too. RBY Pokemon challenges. But yeah, we mostly just, like, discuss, like, thumbnails, audio. There's one guy in there who just always just promotes his video. He doesn't really talk much in any other channel. Yeah, RBY makes some great content. My main criticism, his edited videos look way too similar to live streams. Like, sometimes it's hard to tell if I'm watching a live stream or not. That's just something I can't stand in edited videos. It just feels like highlights. I mean, I like highlights as long as it's obviously highlights. Alright, now to go fight Sabrina. Actually, I just realized I forgot return. Why didn't no one yell at me? If it's solo and goes more than an hour, it feels like a live stream. Yeah. Anyways, for real, good night. We're just distracting you. My friendship's almost maxed out, too. No. Sabrina. Oh, wait. Sabrina. Fighting Dojo. So the AI takes type effectiveness, abilities, move type effects, maybe stab into account, but the AI isn't that intelligent. Are you talking about Showdown or this game specifically? I can tell you how the AI somewhat works in this game. Depends on the trainer class, too. Some trainers are more stupid than others. Showdown? Oh, okay. I think the AI does take stab, because I know in this game, the AI does damage calculations in their head. Like, it basically, like, simulates the battle in its head to figure out what the best play would be. If it doesn't detect a kill, it won't always go for the move. Sometimes it'll set up first. But then again, like, what happens in its head isn't what happens in reality. You can see this, like, when I did that Crystal stream a little bit ago, on the Espeon, I spammed Mud Slap, and it just infinitely used Swift, because it was the only move that it could hit, but it would occasionally use Psychic, because it detected in its head that Psychic could hit and do more damage, so it went for it, but it missed. So what happens in its head isn't reality. Otherwise, that would be really, really cheaty. It's a good thing Hitmonchan has really shitty special attack. In this game, the AI only switches, like, I've only ever seen it switch with, like with Shedinja, if the Pokemon had nothing to hit it, it switches. Or if, like, on Lorelei, I spam Surf, and then she can switch over to Lapras with Water Absorb. The AI can do strategic switches to try and tank a super effective hit to a not very effective Pokemon, if you know what I mean. Agatha is like an AI I think of. The thing is, in Gen 1, she only switches between, like, the next position. Like, if she's on Gengar, her first Gengar, she always switches to Golbat. And then she always switches back to Gengar. I know the AI can fall prey to Substitute. Yeah, the AI cannot tell if you have a Substitute up. I've seen that in Gens 3, 4, and 5. Agatha's AI just has a built-in chance to switch no matter what. Kind of like using an X-Defend. I am wondering, maybe I could use all my rare cans before the rival, but instead of being 65, maybe be like 62 or something. And then I can just fight some of the cool trainers in Victory Road to get to 65. You could program to have the 50% chance that the opponent's a ground type. That is true, that is something you can do, but the thing is, modern AI, like, it can be real complicated. You gotta make it complicated in as few lines of code as possible. Like, Gen 1, like, had to squish the AI like that, because there wasn't much space on the cartridge. Yeah, I think after I beat Giovanni, I'll just flat out use all my rare candies and fight the cool trainers at Victory Road. In fan games, like really difficult ones, they have super complicated AI. I think that's the same thing with the Kaizo games. This guy really just has a single Rhyhorn? Game dev, I am not reading that. Agatha's AI code. 8%. She only has a 50% chance to switch? Or 8% chance to switch? Interesting. Tamer Jason was the first mandatory Giovanni trainer from Gen 1. Yeah, actually, I think so. Might have been the same level, too. Alright, I need to use an ether. If the HP is 8% off the max, switch if enough Pokemon. If the HP is 50 or less, check HP and heal, otherwise attack. So, if her HP is 8% or less, she never has a chance to Super Potion. It's only switch or attack. Speed, what is the hardest trainer you have? You have versus hardest? It would have to be someone in white too. Honestly, I would have to say Colress. The second fight with Colress, because his Magneton and Magnezone have sturdy. Unless you're using something with Lightning Rod or a ground type, you will always be paralyzed for that fight. Even with a Cherry Berry. Because even if you heal it off on the Magneton, he has a Magnezone. So you're almost always paralyzed. Alright, time to use all my candies to 60. To be honest, 65 may not even be needed for the Elite Four. The high level was only needed for the rival. 8% off the top, so 92 or more she will switch. Less than 50% heal. Oh. Yeah, the main disadvantage here with Cloyster, it's not outspeeding things, it's the special defense. With its low HP. The math is strangely written. I mean, probably because they have to cram everything. I like how the Gyarados just sets up Rain Dance with the Charizard. It's funny. I mean, here's the thing. With Rain Dance, like, I'm gonna be just fine, but actually, the main thing I worry about is Lorelei. Actually, I'm curious. What do you guys think? Do you think I should, There it is. Alright, just so you know, I'm like 9 minutes ahead of PB now. Anyway, do you think it might be worth it before going in the league? Since I'm gonna replace Aurora Beam with Blizzard, for the first few fights, should I replace, Aurora Beam with Substitute? Do you think that might help? Oh my god, I forgot Strength again. I was wondering why I was a rare candy short. I am an absolute dumbass. I did have Strength. I just never taught it to anything. But I did forget the rare candies, so I may as well just get it. Well, that's a bit of a time loss. Yeah, I think so. Substitute would help a lot on Agatha. Plus, I think it would also... I don't know how it would help on Lorelei, though. So yeah, how would it help? Because I have to take down the Lapras with Return. Maybe teach Toxic? If I can get Lorelei to use up one of her full restores on something else, I could set up Toxic as well. I mean, Agatha's pretty easy with a Lumberry. Because it helps with Confusion and Poison. I'll fight her too, yeah. Yeah, I think so, because Lorelei only has one full restore. So yeah, I will just teach Toxic. I'll just have to make sure she uses her full restore on something else to avoid wasting time. I will also fight the Cool Trainer with the Grass types. It's interesting, despite having a mild nature, which is plus special attack, my attack is actually higher than my special attack. I've got plenty of Aurora Beams. What I don't like about the Cool Trainers in Victory Road, half of them have like 2 not fully evolved Pokemon. Like Cool Trainer Alexa had a Jigglypuff and a Clefairy. Like, I wish all of them were fully evolved. Kind of like the ones in Giovanni's gym, for the most part. Like, if they were all fully evolved, it'd be even better. Alright, that should be enough training. Alright, I avoided the fight. Still have a cherry berry equipped. I didn't think I used my person berry, did I? No, I did. I think I'll equip a chesto berry in case her jinx puts me to sleep or something. Does Versus Seeker work in Victory Road? It does not work in caves or buildings. If it did, that would be amazing. But it only works in the outside. I forgot to teach Toxic. At least I realized it early on. Right now, let's try that again. I'm still gonna full out sweep with return, though. I'm gonna use Surf on you. I'm not gonna take any damage from that dude. If that Cloyster ever uses Dive, Pokemon that use Dive take double damage from Surf. Uh-oh. Oh, Chesto Berry. Never mind. Oh, that Toxic was so close. Actually, I think... Wouldn't a Rain Dance Surf be better? Oh. Crit, nice. How did that live? Well, at least you wasted your full restore. Oh yeah, Surf is up, not anymore. You're a one-shot. Hey, at least if I hit myself, it still does damage to that thing. There we go. Toxic helped a little bit. Alright, now I'm gonna teach Blizzard. I'm just gonna use these to 65. Yeah, a lot easier of a fight. Alright, Rain Dance, Rock Tomb. That might actually be bad. Well, I mean, I do have really high defense, so maybe I won't take too much damage from this. Yeah, that's not too bad. I don't know about the Hitmonlee, though. Ow. Alright, I do outspeed the Machamp, though. Bruh, are you serious? Okay, don't do that. But then again, the Hitmonchan has Rock Tomb, so... And I know Surf ain't gonna one-shot it, so I have to get a miss. That works. Yeah, Substitute is actually good for this fight, too, to block Rock Tomb. It's just... There's no room on the moveset. So at this point, in the last PB, was when I just beat Rival 6. No, I need to equip a Lumberry. Rain. Double team. There we go. Rock Tomb Miss made Bruno a joke. Yeah. Rock Tomb makes Bruno actually quite terrifying. Because not only his Onyx has it, his Hitmonchan has it, his Machamp has it too. Lumberry. Alright, at least that put it out of heal range. But hey, don't underestimate Bruno in the remakes. Dark types struggle in the remakes a lot, all because of Bruno. I mean, there's some I have to redo eventually, like Houndoom and Poochyena. And, Umbreon from that Evolution video. Alright, so... I think a Rain Dance Surf would be better than a Blizzard. No, Blizzard's better. Ow. Normal types do as well against new and improved Bruno. For sure, yeah. Alright, come on. No misses. You can do this, Cloyster. Uh-oh. I knew it was gonna happen. Alright, so just use 2 Blizzards on the Gyarados. Oh. Dude, that Blizzard did 3/4 of its health. Blizzard was way freaking better. The only miss it couldn't afford. Well, a miss on the Dragonairs wouldn't have been fun. Because that one's got Thunder Wave. This one does not. At least this isn't Yellow version Dragonite with Thunder. Alrighty. Substitute is actually most helpful for this fight, so the Pidgeot can't stack Sand Attack or Feather Dance. But that's not going to be a big deal, just defeat it. I think I'm going to end up finishing at the same level. Oh no, I was level 69 last time, so no, I'll be 2 levels lower. Ow. Dude, are you serious? The Alakazam outspeeds me by 4. And it looks like this is a range? Dude, this is irritating. Future Sight. Oh, that's gonna kill me. Unless I can one-shot his Pokemon in the next 2 turns, which I know is not gonna happen. I gotta frickin' freeze. Is there a held item that could help? Not really. Rest? What would I teach Rest over? Return? I want Return for Alakazam. I want Blizzard for the Executive. Yeah, I can't... Actually, I could get rid of Rain Dance. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of Rain Dance. It's a good thing I got that backup strat. Rain Dance. Dude, I'm only gonna end up being PB by 4 minutes, despite being 9 minutes ahead. So this run was still kind of trash. Well, I mean, on the bright side, I did plan a Cloyster run anyway, so that was gonna be tomorrow's stream. So I can just take notes from this and improve. Because I was really inefficient with my training. Are you serious? I'm just waiting for that to get a crit or something. Alright, so on the Gyarados I need to use Rest. That's gonna kill. The special defense drop did it. Yeah, 1 level, yeah, but I don't have another rare candy. 68 was needed, definitely. Yeah, that Cloyster stream for tomorrow will still happen on schedule, because this can be improved greatly. Not it beat PB by 3 minutes. That's terrible. Try Blizzard on the Alakazam? Why? It's not going to do more damage. Fucking out. I hate how the Exeggutor can do that. It having light screen is terrible. Sometimes redoing runs that are that old is just bad. But if this was the Cloyster stream instead of the Slowbro stream, I would have had time for a second run. But since this is the Slowbro stream, I'm not going to have time. That'll be tomorrow. Possible freeze? I can't bank on that. Besides, I could get a high enough roll or maybe a crit. Blizzard's 180, but yeah, that thing's special defense is 130. Got the freeze on that, though. Ow. That hurt. $133.29. That only beat PB by 1 minute and 20 seconds. That is an awful run. Very, very awful run. 5 resets on Surge. My training through the mid-game was very inefficient. I think those 3 rare candies early on was definitely a problem. Under, never in doubt. Barely under 134. Jesus Christ. That was barely under. But that's fine, though. Tomorrow there was going to be a scheduled Cloyster stream anyway, so I can get a much better time. Plus, me trying Sabrina early at one point was definitely a huge problem. Sabrina has to be my 7th gym. So, I think for Surge in the early game, I need to fight more optional trainers. Using those 3 rare candies early was not a good idea. I need to save those for later in the run. You went and searched a lower level, then you... Yeah, that was a mistake. Because that made I thought I could just make up the trainers in the late game, but you can't really do that in the slow experience group. So yeah, tomorrow I can get a much better time. I predict 125 as far as this can go. There's no way this can beat Slowbro though. I'm just gonna leave that splits there. I'm not gonna write the PB splits for this because this is a 1 minute PB. It's awful. Fight the Butterfree trainer? Yeah, I can. Or something I can do, grab the Versus Seeker and fight the little area with like the 3 Pidgey girl, Raticate guy, Butterfree guy. I can Versus Seeker match those guys. I've done that training before with Meryl. So yeah, I can do that. Anyway, thank you all for stopping by, everyone. I really appreciate it. The next stream, as I mentioned, will be tomorrow at the same starting time. We will do Cloyster. If we can get a good Cloyster run on the first try, maybe I can do a second run of something else afterwards. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all, everyone, for stopping by, especially that one troll with the racist comments. Anyway, it was nice to get a record-breaking 17 live viewers at once at one point. So that was really nice. Thank you, everyone. I will see you all tomorrow for the next stream. Bye.